Hi, it's Therese in Lostinpaper, and I'm here with a very clean and simple card in my Colour With You series. I'm going to be using one of the hedgehogs here from the Furry Hugs stamp set from Penny Black, and I want to be doing some Copic colouring. But before I do that, I want to prepare my background because it is going to need just a little bit of time to dry. And I'm doing some very light distress ink blending. So I'm using the blending tool and 3 different colours of distress ink, and this takes quite a while because I'm not actually adding very much colour at a time, so I'll have to speed this up, otherwise you would get very bored watching me add colour. I'm using a piece of white cardstock. It's cut the same size as my card front, and I'm working directly on that. And I'm just tapping off the excess ink before I add it to the cardstock because I want to try and decrease the risk of having any harsh lines in my blended section. You know, maybe this is where the distress oxides might be just that little bit easier to blend from what I hear, because I'm not very good at blending. It's not one of the things, it's not a strong point that I have, so I sit there in awe of all these people that do these amazing backgrounds, so I'm determined to practice and get a little bit better. So I did play with this a little bit more until I was happy with the colours, and this is the whole reason why I'm making the card. I have this sentiment that I made for another card and I'm determined to use that. So I've got my distress sprayer, and this is actually a really cool tool because if you only half depress the trigger, it comes out with splats of water rather than sprays of water. And to be honest, you could do it with your fingers, you know, just by dipping your fingers in water and flicking on the paper, but you know, it's a little bit too random for me, so I struggle with that. I've stamped out the little hedgehog image. He's running with the cupcake, and I'm just going to be doing some very simple Copic colouring today. I am going to speed this up as well because I'm going to share at the end of this video, I've got something else that I want to share with you, and I don't want to run out of time. I don't want to make the video too long, so I will list all the colours that I use over at my blog, and I'll be back when all the colouring is done. So I have fussy cut this little fella out, just leaving a really small white border. I didn't include that in the video, and now I'm adding, I decided I wasn't sure what to do with those little sprinkles on the top, but I decided to make them yellow. I have come back in with my Copic multi-liner to add the details with the nose and the eyes, and added a bit of sparkle shimmer with my crystal glitter pen, which is from Spectrum Noir, just to the top of the cupcake and to the heart as well. So now it's time to assemble my card. I told you, real quick and easy today. And I have got a landscape card, obviously, but this is a top fold one. And I'll just use my ATG to add that to the front of the card. And this sentiment, which is already popped up on Fun Foam, I made it, like I said, for another card, and it just didn't work. And I was just worried that I'm just going to let it sit there and never use it. So I thought today's the day, and I've made this whole card around that sentiment, which is also from Penny Black, and it's called Awesome. It comes with 3 different die cut sentiments in the pack, and they're all awesome. I like them all. I've added some foam squares to the back of the hedgehog and popped him up on the front of the card, and as a final touch I did add some sparkling clear sequins with some matte medium. So now I have been asked to share my garden. It's not actually my garden or the birds in my garden, so I've got a little bit of film here just to share that with you. If you're interested, let me know. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.